Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome in, Roz. Welcome in, Darth. Welcome in, friends on Twitch. And we're testing YouTube today. Welcome in, Roz. Welcome in, Darth. Let's mute YouTube. All right. Just checking the focus on my camera. Let's see. And you can see the eyes on the little sketch here. How is everyone today? What are you up to? Looping back, I think it should be okay now, right? I did, I had the unmuted on the YouTube. Let me just check here. Little buttons. How's it sound now? There we go. Okay, so we have to leave it at 0. Okay. That's the best the cam can do. Okay. All right. Thanks for letting me know. So this is what we're working on Monday, practicing some watercolor florals. Cute little, beautiful little china work in there, and then working on the illustrations for Buttons, the super dog. I'm thrilled that we're going to be working on illustrating David Payne's first children's book. He's a published author. This is going to be his first children's book project, and inspired by his real live dog. So I'm going to grab that shout out from our Twitch here. I might have to close my window. I'm trying to share it in the chat on YouTube, but it looks like I've got, it goes over the amount. So let me see if I can, like there's too much text in there. So let's see. one. Okay. So it's too long for... I have to figure out how to add the announcements and such on YouTube. Okay. Well, welcome in everyone. So we're going to continue practicing watercolor. I'm kind of fed up with these. These have been 2 days in the works, but that's my bad because I hadn't done the sketch under the initial sketch. We started doing that a little bit of that yesterday, and that did help. Absolutely help. You can start to see it go on. So I think we should just start fresh. We'll still work on some floral watercolor and working on loose watercolor technique. And pull up my brushes, and I've got a pencil, or we might use our red because it's got a very soft lead, the color erase, right? And since this is cold press, it's got a lovely tooth. Wouldn't want to dent it with the technical pen. All right, so let's grab it. This time we have our paper towel or something to wipe our brushes on. But welcome. Name is Raquel, Beauation here on YouTube and Twitch. And let's add, yeah, we're going to look up some, I want to continue with peonies, okay, guys? Because I'm obsessed, you can tell. All right, so let's look up some peony references, and we'll just have a little fun with some. Let's do something bolder. This one's pretty. Can I move you here? All right, so we're going to focus over here. And since I am right-handed, I'm going to work from left to right so I don't make a mess. But let's get an idea. So we're going to have, and what we're doing, yep, it is getting some watercolor practice. So let's, with the florals too, because this is really dizzying. 1, 2, should we just have our 3? All right, this one's pointing out that way. Hopefully the audio is good. You can probably hear only the birds out there. All right, so there's the basic shape of the flower. This one's going to be actually bigger. It's a little bit smaller. They're kind of all facing the same way in the reference. I'm searching for the light. Let me just clean off the overlap here. All right, so with that simple little shape sketch there, I'm going to go ahead and start. Just realized I can't see the chat, so let's bring my reference over here. And keep our chat over here. Okay. So I'm going to work on wet watercolor onto the dry cotton paper. I'm just working from the palette we've been using the last few days. A lot of water there. Okay. All right, let's go. So the basic bowl. try to leave some of the white of the paper to just help us define where the petals are. We can make one come out here. This brush might be a little bit large for the reference I'm using, but that's okay. Mute the mic for that. All right. Where did my reference go? No, not that one. This one. Okay, we'll let that one drop a little bit, and let's go work on the next one. I have to add a little bit more color there. I'm going to try to make this just a little bit more open. Kind of facing forward a little bit more than in the reference. Let's put one here. And going up there. So I'll make this the base. These look just like ruffles, so I'm gonna do this, mimic the same shape, and if I can get one, let's see, maybe here, and let's fix up that detail. Thanks for dropping in. Is the audio on? Yeah. I'm toggling it on and off just because there's a lot of noise outside, and I have my windows open. It's so lovely today. We had a nice walk. I got some more photos of another mushroom I found. So we can actually take time to paint those as well. Oh, does it drop animated? I didn't see it coming down. That's such a cute animation. Okay, so we're still. This is actually much darker too. So let's just get that nice shape. We can let that dry a bit, and then we'll come back to that. Move this clip down here so that we can have space to do that next one there. We're running out of paint though. All right, so let's continue. So we were using the quinacridone rose. Just working on our watercolor sketches, practicing until we get it right. Still lots of blue. And I think that's probably enough of the yellow green mix. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So let that top dry before I go add that other one. So let's go ahead and do the leaves. So my frustration yesterday was that I hadn't drawn even the simple shape of the flower underneath. And so my ruffles just kept getting lost. And I think I was a little distracted too. It happens when you're streaming, right? Let's reactivate this beautiful mix here with the blue and the green. Or it's actually, I think it's ultramarine. French ultramarine. And then we mix that with our Hansa yellow light. That's how we got this lovely dark green. For our peony leaves. All right, so let's keep this water. This is a nice tip from Jenna Rainey. Keep your cool colors in one jar and then your warm colors in another for the water. So actually this is cool because I've got the blue there, so we'll use that other jar. And let's grab this one. They're actually in a lot of sun, so they're probably brighter than this. So let me put that over here. I'll try to make that. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix the light because it looks a little dark, and it might be just my monitor. I'm gonna go one more there. Hopefully that's good. Okay, so just toggle the mic off and on as neighbors are talking. Okay, let's get that further, this one out on the back. So we'll make it a little darker. It's quite wide at the bottom. Let's see if I can keep a proportion to the other ones. It's got that long bottom, open to petals. Make it a little darker. How does that one look? It's okay. I'm going to follow these little curves here. There we go. Okay. Okay, so there's our third one. The leaves are quite pale, so we'll go in a little darker on the leaves. Hello, Dave. Welcome in. How you doing? Actually, we should have a third one, right, for that one back here. A third stem. Let's make it darker. I could turn this just so you know, it's kind of steady. I want it to come from the base here. Welcome, welcome. Oh, ad break. Oh, someone landed. Nice landing. That's like going back there. Someone's supposed to be for that one. And the background. I do want to make these a little bit darker. Let's go this one. You don't have to, but you know, trying to figure out whether to pull up or bring it down. And this one is in the foreground, so we'll leave that one there. There we go. This look nice with the other tones though. Decent enough landing. Yes. GG. So this one is in the foreground. So this time we started off with a nice light little sketch, and I'm not as frustrated with the flowers because yesterday's flowers were very complex, and I did not start with the guide underneath, right? So that's what happens. It feels kind of very thin, so I can probably make it a little thicker. Let's see if I can find the base of the peony. And this one, I might be overdoing it, guys. I might regret this. All right. I thought this was going to be a lot smaller, but as usual, I just go wider. How was your evening yesterday? Very good evening. Thank you very much. Actually, I stayed up pretty late, probably until midnight, which I shouldn't have done that. And I get slower and slower as it gets later, and I'm tired. And then I regret because I have to get up very early. We're getting things done. Hello, Emma. How you doing, Emma? Welcome, welcome. We're actually testing out YouTube today as well, guys. And I didn't go and check about how to put announcements on the YouTube and stuff like that, but it is actually we're going live. So we're testing restream on using the OBS. And yeah, just giving that a go. Okay, that's gonna draw out a little bit. We can get another layer in here. And yeah, once in a while I'll toggle off the mic. There's just a lot of noise outside, and I have my window open. When all the reds staying up too late and watercolor disasters, yeah. I give it a break, but it's you know, like what I could do is, which is what I was doing yesterday, is I started to go back with the pencil, right, to get that guide, because I was getting lost, and the peonies started to look more like carnations. But yep, I started to add a little bit more of my pencil sketch, and so now I have an actual little guide to follow. But I wanted to give it a break today. I do want to finish it though, and somehow show that there's a kettle under there. And then gotta fix this fabric here, which would be lovely to try to do, you know. I don't like this though. But yeah, so we're doing this one today, and this time we started with a little bit of a little sketch to get started, and it's completely covered up now. You can't even tell it was there. The leaf of shame, yes. Yep. What you working on today, Emma? How many haikus are you on now, Dave? Like you were on the 15th yesterday for the story of the epic novel. Every time I click on the chat window, I lose my reference. So let me go and find it again. There we go. Maybe I can move it. Where can I move it? I mean, I've already got 3 monitors. I don't want any more. I'm going to try to get, let's see, probably for these. Freddy friend, how you doing? Welcome in. I finished crocheting a monster for my nephew. Oh. Is it like from a fan art monster? Like from one of the movies? Yeah, your nephews must have a lovely collection of your work, Emma. I still have that bunny I need to crochet for my grandbaby. But I was frustrated with the materials. I didn't like the kit. The kit actually turned out to be not a very good quality. So for someone who was starting out, it was very, very frustrating. But we learn. Okay, so that's one petal. I'm gonna get up a little bit more water. Not too much because I'm building up now. Here's the other one. Yep. Let's see if I can get it darker. Just to soften the lines of it. I don't want it too sharp. I got a book where it shows you how to make monsters, different body styles, different eyes to make, mouth, teeth, hair, etc. Nice! Called Crochet Monsters by Crafty Intentions. The book just released this past Tuesday. Oh, cool. How to crochet the monster way. I like that title. That's a good one. Let me see. So this one's coming here. I'll get a little shadow here. And then this one's coming from there. And to kind of, I'll go back to the center here. And then are we saying that this one's behind? Okay, it's speaking to me today, guys. And then this one's behind. And then this one is behind. I think it needs one more right here. I have cute little photos of my grandbaby, and there's like, they're very colorful. So I want to try little water sketches of those as well. Okay, so this is under that one. I don't want to touch that petal. Okay. Does that look like it makes sense? I feel like maybe this one needs to be a little bit darker. Too much water. I'm going to end up picking up the paint if I put too much water. Okay, does that look more? And maybe this one? I'm actually looking at the other monitor to help me. As I look at the petals, like these two, especially these two that are overlapping. Okay, let me just leave that alone for a minute. How to crochet the monster? Here's the monster. It's also in your Discord. Thanks, Emma. I've decided to have breakfast for supper. Waffles, eggs, bacon, and blueberries. That sounds amazing. And breakfast for supper is something I like to do often too. Breakfast is the best. Oh, that's so cute, Emma. I like the tongues, Tina. That's adorable. And grab that here. This is Emma's crochet monster, guys. Cool job on the eyes and the lashes. That is really neat. What does Kitty say about that? Luca? That's a fun one. It's a fun one, yeah. I see you brought out the other Sanrio figure. Yes, there's Tuxedo Sam. And I do actually have 2 more, I think. No. 3. We still have 3 more Sanrio surprise packs. Because I thought I only had like 1 left. But no, there's still 3 more. And there's a variety of them. Yeah, look how big it is too, though, compared to the other ones. They are adorable. So let's try to separate this one. Because supposedly this one's in the foreground. It's a chunk. It's really cute. And I think someone had done this and crocheted it, right, Emma? I think you had shared somebody's crochet work on that one. Every time I pop open a window, I lose my... There it goes. Okay. All right, so how do we show? I might just take the... Which one was this? Quinacridone Rose? And we might add a tiny bit of yellow. Which I have to get. Nope, never seen that character. The little Tuxedo Sam. Because I think when I saw it, I wanted to try crocheting it, and I thought I saw, maybe it was Darth that shared, like somebody had already done a little pattern for it. It was so cute. Or I might be imagining things. I don't know. Okay, so this is our cool. So on Monday, guys, we're going to start master studies of Beatrix Potter's work. We're going to work on the... Oh, that's too much. This is warm right now. We're going to work on the environments and like inside in the stories. Indoor environments. Work on the little furniture, for example, the kitchen. All those cute little scenes. And I'm going to use that. What I learned for the illustrations for Buttons is Super Dog, because there is a kitchen scene, there is a family room scene, there's outdoor scenes, and it'd be cool to kind of choose a time, you know, like, or something that looks very classic. We'll see. It came to you in a dream. Probably. Focus. So, let me see what happens if I put it. No, it actually still looks the same color, doesn't it? Let's get more orange. And maybe it should be a little softer, so let's add a little bit more water. Remember to come out of that center there. It's starting to look a little bit warmer. we might add that yellow at the top there too. Just something to make it a little bit different than the one behind it. The other monitor is lagging because I'm looking at the YouTube. It's actually helping me see better, but it's a bit of a lag. It's can people stop driving, please? Let's kick him out here. This feels too bright. I'll extend this one. Let's make it a little bit darker. And yeah, we do have to fix this one too because it's just too bright. All right, let's see. It's funny how the two in the background are a lot prettier than the main one. I like playing the Pikmin mobile game because you collect flowers and plant them while you walk. Nice. There's a few games I have that I have not had a chance to play, and it's off Steam. I haven't downloaded them yet. I've been busy. Hang on, plane's passing by. Okay, now we're attempting to rescue the center part here. So I'm not going to look at the reference anymore. I'm going to look at each of the petals to try to make sense of them. Working on our loose watercolor painting. This one has a nice little roll here. That would be kind of cute to take advantage of. Maybe Mothra could be hovering over a flower. Yes, we haven't drawn Mothra. Definitely gotta do that for a fan art. Okay, so I think what's okay. So here's the center. This one can kind of look like it's coming from there. This one does not. So let's fix that one. If it's coming from the center, maybe like this. So we're just gonna fix that. Go. I'll probably bring in some of this here too. And soften it a bit. Because I want it to look like it's coming from here. Right. There we go. Now I'm believing it. I think I'm going to push the shadow here. Let's see. I'll soften this one up. This one can be a little bit darker. Yep. I think I wouldn't mind a Mothra solo movie. Yeah. Yeah, because usually it's very small, short. She's got short screen time. I agree. I kind of look cool with this flip, but I'm not sure. Matches the flower. Let's see. Someone. Silver the Diamond, which how you doing? Welcome, welcome. This one's gonna need a little bit more contrast because it's getting lost. I would like a comic book series that explores each monster, origins, and current story. There we go. Are there none? Yeah. What you up to, Silver? Whoa, getting raided. Tina. This is the quietest little... Oh, man. I have not had a chance to repair the alerts, but I see you. Let's snooze the ad. 5 minutes. Yeah, because that would be very rude for the ad to pop in right when you guys are coming in. Welcome, everyone, from Tina's Creative Inspiration. We can get a Jaws alert. Whoa, that's a generous rate. Tina, thank you so much for bringing your awesome community over, my friend. You're going to need a bigger boat because it's time for Tina's Creative Inspiration Shark Raid. Hello, Vixen. Thanks so much for the follow, Mel. Yeah, sorry, guys, about that. The alerts. It sucks. Hadn't been streaming for a little bit, so everything got kind of reset, and I need to go put that back. Go add those in again. Crazy train is pulling in. Yeah, welcome, welcome, everybody. I'll let Tina get herself settled after ending stream, but let's give her a shout out over here with a little lettering. I'm getting some practice with the watercolors. Like I said, I've been off for a little bit, so I need to get back to it. And next week we're going to begin our master studies again in Beatrix Potter's work, and her style of work is what inspired me to get into watercolor and illustration. So it's something we do every year. And then on the 28th, it's her birthday. So we'll have a cake, decorating a cake again. And I'll be sculpting with fondant. Tina and friends on my alt for the moment. But hi, just the same. Thanks so much, Roz. Yes, drop that follow for Tina's Creative Inspiration, guys. Awesome community, awesome friend. Stream was good. Organizing my Stampin' Up Company 12 by 12 paper. That's huge. Thanks so much for that awesome raid, Tina. I appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, we're getting ready here for some watercolor, and it's less frustrating today because I actually took time to do a little sketch first of the very complicated floral. The peony, my favorite. And then we were able to, you know, a little bit more confidently add the loose watercolor. Tina's. Can we get you in here? Creative Inspiration. Welcome. I need to get some food. Yes, enjoy some food, my friend. Thank you again for that awesome raid, and welcome in, everyone. Name is Beatrix, Raquel, or Beatrix. We're actually attempting a YouTube stream today as well, and just you know, get everything back on track. Been trying to get back to streaming, and I was not gonna miss our 5th annual celebration of Beatrix Potter. So we're also working on illustrating a children's book by David Payne. And just shout out David here. So if you'd like to hear the story, it's in that YouTube link there that I just shared in in the chat. Hey, Magic Paws, welcome in. I see you there on YouTube, friend. Thank you so much for saying hello. We're also over here on Twitch and just testing the dual stream today. I'm very excited about it. And yeah, just getting that watercolor. We got a nice airplane passing by. 1 second, guys. All right, that's the one I'm looking for. Okay, so we got hit with an ad, but if you haven't, so all I'm going to do here is add our shadow, a little drop shadow, because it's a lot of fun to do that. Okay, so that should be dry by now. That should be good. I'm just going to add a little bit here to our month. Lettering is another fun, creative thing I'm doing. Learning with Becca, the Happy Ever Crafter. To have a steady. Sometimes I'll hold here just so my hand is not shaky. But these are very big pens too, so ideally it would be best to work on a large sheet. Let's see if it starts to jump off the page. Hello, Dave. Welcome in. Welcome, friends, over on the YouTubes and on Twitch. Today I'm actually testing my first time on the YouTube. Thanks for that, Mel. Let me know, guys, if you guys are still stuck in an ad. Just gonna give this a little bit of a shadow and hopefully not mess it up. Sometimes I put too much. Man, I could do this all day though, honestly. I'm still learning the majuscules though. I haven't memorized them all yet. How to form them, that is. Enjoy the rest of the stream. I'm gonna head off. I needed this stream. I rated Tina just before she rated. Oh my gosh, Vixen. Yeah, that's wonderful, my friend. Thank you so much for that awesome support. Thanks for coming in, guys. Yeah, so on next week, we're going to begin studying Beatrix Potter's work again. It'll be our 5th year, and we're going to focus on the interior environments in her stories. So we'll do like scenes in the kitchen from some of her stories. And I mean, I'm talking pencil drawing, ink, transferring to watercolor paper, and painting. And then on the 28th, her actual birth date, we're going to decorate a cake again. And I'm going to sculpt and fondant depending on what little theme we're doing. I might do, for example, a little kitchen and fondant. It's something I'm still learning, by the way. So, it's always like I'm learning every time I do it on live stream because it's an expensive hobby. As an art is an expensive, well, this is more work, so. But yeah, so it's a lot of fun to see what's going to happen. And then we're going to do a giveaway on one of those original studies. Yeah. So her work, like the mushroom paintings, the scientific art, is what I really loved when I saw that, because I just, you know, I wanted to learn a little bit about watercolor. I wanted to do nature. And I started looking up, and then all these beautiful mushroom paintings were popping up, and it's like, it was Beatrix Potter's work, and I had no clue that she did that as well. And she actually did that before her little Peter Rabbit work, you know? So it's pretty cool to learn. Okay, wait, if we're moving this way, so this one should go here. See, this is where I have to be careful. All right, let's turn the page, the paper. Sounds like someone's racing down. Good night, Vixen. And again, if you guys have dropped that follow, thank you so much, or subscribed on YouTube. It is for free. Was watching your stream on my phone, Twitch, but realized I didn't follow you on YouTube, so I came to make the... Thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate that. I wonder if Squibble will be doing anything for her birthday. When is her birthday? Do you know? I do know Squibble. Squibble Design is awesome. Yes, Peter from New Zealand. The reason I go to bed sometimes past midnight is because I've actually continue working, and I've got Squibble in the background. I'm in Ontario, so she's on very late for me, or way too early. But I love her live streams and YouTube videos, her vlogs. Like, that is definitely my my cozy zone. Her work is incredible. We keeping it chill here too. Me, Potter's birthday. Yeah. Oh, Beatrix Potter's birthday is July 28th. So you wonder if Squibble will be doing anything for her birthday. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. She just finished her zines coming from the convention. So she's been super busy. I want to try a zine too. I have another friend who's working on her zines. I'm gonna try. Let's focus on one. I'm gonna do the downstroke. There you go. Well, we're waiting for the peony over here to dry. Let's do, if we're moving, I think it's just here, right? Yeah, here and here. Let me just mute every time we have air traffic or road traffic. So Dave on YouTube says there's a bit of a lag between Twitch and YouTube. YouTube is behind a bit. Yeah, I noticed that too, because I've been actually looking at that monitor as well. And I'm using that one to kind of look at the painting from a different angle or perspective by looking at that other monitor. And then I realized, like, whoa. I hope everyone's back from ads. Welcome in, guys. All right. So yeah, here we are, learning and sharing as we go. And one of my favorite mediums is watercolor, but I do also work in digital art and create emotes and animated GIFs. It's a bit trickier. I don't know, sometimes I mean, I guess it's with practice, right? So if I get out of the practice, then I end up, it feels like you have to learn everything all over again. And then sometimes I can confidently just turn on the software and work on it on stream, and it's like, oh, you know. A lot of it is in our mind, right? So You just gotta do it. Oh, lost tuxedo Sam. Let's put him away. Man, I'm really thirsty. Okay, just taking a sip. You got a couple, wait, everywhere has a lag. Yeah, you got a couple of lags. YouTube has a major lag if you are multi-streaming. Just the nature of YouTube. Yep, hello there, Darth. You guys want to see some of the work we did last few years with studying Beatrix Potter? Let me grab some things over here. Okay. I think it's upside down. Of course it's upside down. All right, so here's one of the character illustration studies. That's the watercolor, but we actually started with studying again, right? So we did some sketches. So there is a pencil sketch under there, and then we did the inking and just following along, learning, for example, how she varied her line weight, you know, a little bit here and there. And then trying to figure out how she would have painted, because we almost made a disaster when we started doing it in the ink and then going over with watercolor. But no, so in some of the articles I found and things, so we found, okay, so we would have had that pencil sketch, done the watercolor, and then finished with inks when she did the full pieces like this. So it's intense work, but if you guys want to try, I mean, and learn along with her work, that's what we'll be doing next week. So that's some of the work. This is one of my favorite characters, Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. So that's my study of her. That was a lot of fun to do, like the little iron in watercolor. Loved working on that. And of course, like I said, her mushrooms. So there's a pencil, and then the ink, and learning how she's doing all her little cross hatching, a little stippling here and there. There's the two, working on those. And then there's, if you're familiar with this one, just to look at the simplicity of, you know, for example, the gems in this fabric, right? So she's just got the little blobs of the light and dark contrasting paint, and then it creates that beautiful effect like jewels. Is like, it was really cool to see, and I hadn't even noticed until I started looking at the details that there was a little admirer back there as we were painting. And I'm very pleased with the print, because the print is so similar. Like, it's really hard to get a good print. I think this is, the top is the original, yeah, because it's got the little border. That's the cotton paper. That was a lot of fun to do. Yeah, that's the mushroom, the Amanita excelsia there, Dave. Then we do some original character. This is original character by BP. Her name is Eternity, and then this is my take on it, on her character, and some pet portraits. Let me grab this over here. This is for a little fundraiser we did for Button Noses Dog Rescue in Toronto. That's little Marvin's legacy. So it's a fundraiser and charity for in his name, and it's to help little rescue dogs, especially these little breeds, Chihuahuas and such, that tend to have a lot of health problems. So mostly I use watercolor, but then we tried Copic. So this one's actually in Copic marker, which was so much fun to do. Holy cow, like too much fun. Okay, and then a little more watercolor. Working on the portraits, you know, I need the practice still. I think this one's in gouache. So that was another challenge too, just trying to add another medium. And I still like the loose painterly, right? Like these are many layers of gouache. I have not tried oils yet. There's watercolor, and even the Copics are like, you know, it has the brush tips, so it feels very much like painting to me, which is why it's still a lot of fun to do. And a little more watercolor, and this background is in ink. A little more gouache. And then there's some of our original nature paintings. These are little prints though. I think this original one sold. And this is a little print of, I still have that one. And there's a family portrait. Those are actually my kiddos when they were little. I haven't finished it, but it's so much fun to do. And there's more of the little rescue dogs. This is Beatrix. And Beatrix is a little toy poodle. And she's got her forever foster home, but she came from that little Button-Nose's dog rescue. And that charity stream event was hosted by Scary Fox. And there she is with her little pupper Addie. Rest in peace, little doggo. All right, so that's some of the work. And we are working on some sketches, collaborating with David Payne on Button's Super Dog. So I think I've got her. We got some of her drawings here. There's one I started, guys, and these are the fun gals instead of fungi. The little mushroom ladies that, you know, there's the sketch, there's the concept, but I never continued, and I need to finish that. We'll get there eventually. Oh, here's more little Beatrix Potter studies. There's some other little illustrations. Look at those piggies, they're so cute. Anyway. There's another little doggo from the dog rescue. That's Pepito. This is going to be this is like a little animation or emote I was working on. And this is for our stream because I'm a grandma now. So I'm trying to draw myself like, because we have our little chick. It's supposed to be a budgie, but she looks like a chick. So I wanted to draw her holding her little grandbaby. That's supposed to be Mimi. That's an emote that I want to get done for our creative garden. I haven't finished yet. Okay, so these are some sketches for Button's Super Dog, the book I'll be illustrating. There's Benjamin getting knocked over by Buttons. So these sketches are pretty much ready. And there's a whole family ready to go onto watercolor paper. So there's about 20. I think there's about 20. We might cut down a few, but 20 illustrations that will go into the book. And I'll be transferring it onto watercolor paper and then painting. So that's a project David and I are working on. Let me shout out David again. And what I'm going to do is just try to grab his, let's grab his YouTube, and I'm going to post that on the YouTube chat. I'm trying to copy it without grabbing everything because it's not going to let me put this whole command. So let me see if this works, because I tried posting on the YouTube there, but it didn't let me. Let me try again. Let's see. Did it work? Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay. So on YouTube, I shared as well the link to the author reading the story, Buttons the Super Dog, which is the one I'll be illustrating. So you can go drop a follow to Dave and check out the story. So yeah, we're gonna have fun. So if you want to catch him on Twitch, it's Tellen Artho, and I think it's the same on YouTube. Yeah, so that's something I'm looking forward to. So a lot of the inspiration for the style for the book is you know, like the Peter Rabbit books, like the Velveteen Rabbit and Frog and the Toad. Those are our inspirations for the style for the story. So stay tuned, guys. Who is that? Our good friend David Payne, published author, and that would be his first children's story. Anyway, so we have been starting back at watercolor florals. This one wasn't as frustrating. Mind you, I had the reference right beside me, so that helped. But I think the colors were pretty dead on. And then here are some little blobs of watercolor to try to get buttons in all her different little gestures. And this I'm thinking for a little pattern for inside the story. Like maybe in the on the paper inside the cover kind of thing. And then we were trying these peonies, which just because I didn't do a pencil sketch underneath, it just kept getting lost and lost. So we've been a little bit more successful today. So I think what I'll do is just try to finish off the leaves. And that's probably all the time we'll have the time for. So I've been streaming Monday to Thursday, 5 to 7 p.m. New York, Toronto time, Eastern time, if you're able to catch. So I will be back on Monday, again, Monday to Thursday, and then the Sunday is the 28th. So that Beatrix Potter birthday celebration will actually be on a Sunday, same time, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern. So if you're able to join me, and I will continue to do the dual stream, Twitch and YouTube. Thanks so much, guys. All right, so shall we over here? Let's find our reference, because every time I open something else, where'd she go? There we go. All right. There's like 100 flowers there, so I have to find what I was looking at. There's actually more yellow on the stem, I just realized. Let's try to grab. You guys probably can't see what I'm doing. Where am I? Let me see. Are we good here? Yeah, okay. I'll try to grab a little more yellow. I heard Tina right in. I woke up. You know, the alerts are not working. I'm going to transition from Streamlabs. Yeah, let me mute the airplane. I'm going to work on Roz's bot for the stream, and Roz is Razov on Twitch. He's got awesome tools for streamers. I just haven't had the time to go through it yet, and I do want to use that and add my own. Wait, what color am I using? Add my own alerts too. You know, my own animated GIFs. I don't see the yellow. There we go. Darth, did you crochet the bow tie Sanrio penguin? The tuxedo Sam? We're trying to remember where I saw a crochet pattern. And I thought it was Emma, but maybe it was you, Darth, to tell me about the little crochet. Remember I wanted to do a little crochet on that? If you need a hand with that, hit me up. Thank you so much, Roz. There's default alerts for everything to get you started. I remember you've got that too. Never heard of it. Yes. So I want to see if I can get a leaves going for this one, or at least, what does the bottom of a peony look like? I don't even see it there, but we're going to try to put one in there. We're going to try to put a little green, maybe coming from this one and here. So it's gonna go here. Oh, that is bright, isn't it? I was asking for it. I'm like, that's not bright enough. Now it is. Just trying to show that's in the background. Okay, that one there. Because I don't think they go that high, but you know, we're being creative here. I might ruin everything, we'll see. Okay, so does that look more realistic? Or just like, you know, more balanced? I don't think so. This one went right into the petal. I feel like there's still something we can probably do with these back here. And it might just need something dark in this towards the center, you know? So let's try that. And I've kept the same color. I mean, I guess we can go into a little bit of that French ultramarine. Let me try to grab a little bit here without grabbing the green. Just to kind of get a bit darker. Okay, I just realized I'm talking away from the microphone. I'm going to try to fix this. Okay, so what I'll do is add some darker ones here. I'll try to do it just soft little swirls or whatever. Oh wait, it's supposed to be that one. Let's go a little closer. I still want to leave a little bit of that white. And should we go a little darker here? I think we're gonna have to go darker with all of it now. Now I've done it. Thank you for the follow, Ringbolt. Sorry about not having those alerts there for you. Forgot to get some grapefruit juice for my breakfast supper. Goodness gracious, what are you gonna do, Dave? There's still time. Yes. Welcome to the Creative Garden, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out here. Thank you if you came in with Tina's Ray too. Awesome. Nice artwork you're making. Thank you so much. Welcome in. I would buy a grapefruit to eat, but they're a little costly. It's been a while since I've had grapefruit, to be honest. That's probably why. I'm getting back into the practice with the watercolor because I was very frustrated yesterday trying to do a very complicated peony without having sketched it out first. So that's what you get. which is this one here. So they came out to be more looking like a carnation. It's still a work in progress though. I intend to finish this, guys. But it is watercolor, so we may need maybe ink, because it's kind of a blob. I'm kind of squinting as I see this, and I'm actually looking at the other monitor as well. I'm going to darken this a bit. Or just add more pigment. Yeah, I think we need to darken this one here too. I like how it's just enough water that it's not puddly. Let's go for it here too. And why not? There we go. Now this one looks really, really faded. But I'm not going to touch it. We're going to work on the leaves now. Oh, we're going to have an ad coming in soon. Thank you guys for hanging out and supporting. But that's a perfect time to go to the washroom and stretch. And as soon as I'm done with the leaves here, we're going to wrap up tonight. And then I'll be back on Monday. And we start our Beatrix Potter studies. Okay, so we'll go a little darker just on this side. I just remember the reason I had that yellow I was mixing was because I was going to put it on the brighter part of the stem, and then I totally forgot what I was doing. Thanks for dropping in. That little parachute game is by Pixel Plush, created by two Twitch streamers, Maya and Instafluff. Oh, so close. I'm gonna try. I need to update my stream deck because it's not working. Same as carton of its juice, and the juice lasts longer. The price for the thing, yeah. Right on the rim. Whoa. I think this one needs to be darker, right? Try to get that little tip. Bring it in. Like I almost held my breath trying to do that one because I don't want to mess it up. Done. Welcome back from the ads. I mean, I did that one, so I might have to add a little bit more on this one. See? Maybe a little bit more water. I'm picking it up because the glare of the lights will go on this shiny wet paint, making it a little harder for me to see it. Make it. It doesn't look like anybody made it. Not even I made it into the pool. I lost my cake when I have to reset everything. Let's see. Okay. This one looks a little odd. Let's fix this one. I guess not if the score wasn't announced. Right. Nobody made it in the poop. I mean the pool. I did earlier. Also, my drop made the pool. Nice. GG. Actually, there's a way to... How do we do it? Is it drop high? Drop high. Drop... Exclamation mark. Drop high? There's a command that'll give you... There we go. The highest score in the past 24 hours is 85.23 by Dave. Yes, that is the highest. Oh, that one went right into the other leaf. Another day we will practice some watercolor textures. That's actually too bright. That's probably my cue. Let's just stop. Stop while I'm ahead. Okay, yeah, so I was going to put a little bit of a brighter green on this side. Get a little bit of light, sunlight. All right. I am satisfied with that one. Sure, it is rigged. Yep, this game is so rigged. Wait, Darth, didn't you get like 100% one time? And then somebody got actually 0.03 or something. I like to win, yeah. 99.7. That's a big score. That's a high score. All right, well, guys, there is our peonies for today. I will be off until Monday. Be back on Monday to Thursday, and then the 28th we'll have our cake decorating Beatrix Potter celebration stream. Thank you for that follow, Anne. And I'm sorry for the alerts not being there, but yeah, it is time to stretch. So there's a few things I need to add. The alerts, I need to add the animations. There's a few other things. But I am going to also work on that animated emote for you, Darth, over these next few days. So I'll touch base with you so as I'm working along with it when I get that done. Exciting. Take care, everyone. Yes, take care, everyone. I'm going to see who's live. And thank you again for everyone who joined us over on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. So we'll continue to... Oop, thank you so much. Mute that one as I see who's live. So I'm going to say bye to our friends over on YouTube. Thank you again for joining us. And if you're not already subscribed, it's free on YouTube. Please subscribe if you want to follow along and join us. And as we always say, enjoy creating beautiful things. And I think because I'm on Restream with both, I might need to end both at the same time. So I might not be able to do one first over the other. I don't want to eat my peas. Eat your peas. Margot Sipian, a Canadian artist. Margot. That's a good one. It's been a while since we've gone over to Margot's stream. So we're going to rate our friend Margot Simone's stream over on Twitch. I almost put it in her stream again. So /raid. Let's paste. There we go. Okay, it's taking us in, so if you're able to grab that raid call and join us, we're gonna go say hi, and I'll be back on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy creating beautiful things.